Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for water signs for the month of July 2021. So if you're a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, you are in the right place. So water signs, we're going to take a look at your month ahead. First, we're going to look at the important dates to mark your calendar with. Then we're going to pull some tarot cards, 2 cards for each week of the month, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. All right, let's get into it, water signs. Also, we are in Cancer season. We've been in Cancer season since the end of June, and we will be through till 2/3 of the way through July. Cancer, as you know, is ruled by water and the moon. A lot of empathy, a lot of emotions could be coming up for you. And it's certainly in your element, water signs. Then at the end of the month, when we switch into Leo season, that is Leo's ruled by fire. So. All right, so I just want to note before we begin the important dates that I know Mercury is out of retrograde. It went direct at the end of June, but I just want to bring to your attention that we still have 4 planets in retrograde. Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and Neptune are all still in retrograde, and they're not coming out anytime soon. Not until most of them come out sometime in October, and then Neptune in December. So we're going to be in these retrogrades for a while. But the first date to mark your calendar with in July is the 9th. This is the Cancer new moon. This is a great time to stay close to home and to focus on self-care rather than new beginnings. And then on the 15th, we have Chiron going retrograde. Chiron's your wounded healer. Or represents your wounded healer, and it's going to go retrograde in Aries. And this is a really intense energy that shifts the focus onto emotional healing and self-love. Excuse me. So it's going to really continue that energy from the 9th of that Cancer new moon about self-care. This is, focusing on your self-worth and your self-value and your self-love during Chiron in retrograde. Then on the 22nd, we hit Leo season. Again, we switch from Cancer into Leo, water into fire. And then on the 23rd, we have the Aquarius full moon. And this is a great time to unleash your inner rebel and march to the beat of your own drum. All right. Now let's pull some tarot cards for you, water signs. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's see what this month has in store for you energetically, water signs. Your first card of the month, starting off July, is the 8 of Wands. Then we have the Hanged Man. Your first major arcana card of the month is closing your first week off. We have the 6 of Wands, the beginning of the second week, and then we have the Tower closing that week off for you. We have the 4 of Wands opening the 3rd week, and we have the Sun closing out that 3rd week for you. And we have the 8 of Pentacles opening the 1st week for you. Or the 4th week for you. That's right around when we switch into Leo season. And then we have the 7 of Wands to close out the month for you. So your first card starting the month off, kicking off July, is the 8 of Wands, water signs. This is a time where I feel like you're going to see a cycle starting to complete or coming to a close. But this isn't like the 10 of Swords energy where it's like, 10 of Swords is like, end of a tough cycle, end of a challenging situation. This is like a completion of something that I feel like has a lot of love and heart energy in it, and something that you're excited for the final pieces to come together. And it's just been like a really good experience for you. But you are going to begin to, something is going to be like wrapping up, or you're going to see these steps or these things coming together, that it's going to bring some closure, conclusion for you that first couple of days of July. But I'm hearing that there's a lot of psychic or intuitive information that's going to be coming through for you in the very beginning of July to water signs, and you're just going to really move through this like really effortlessly, really seamlessly. I feel like you're going to be really like just supported from your guides, and like that knowledge, that wisdom, that intuition, that's going to come through your intuition. And it's like this ease and grace that you're going to experience the beginning of July. So that's really lovely, water signs. Or it's something that you're really happy to see come to a close. You know, you're ready to maybe move on and go into the next phase. So, not a lot of challenge leaving this one. And then we have the Hanged Man, the end of the second, or the end of the first week for you. I feel like this is like, if you feel like you've had a lot on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility, maybe it's with the closing of whatever this Eight of Wands is cycle for you. But I feel like this is like a huge release. This is a huge weight off your shoulders too. Like, this is a letting go. This is finally being able to like surrender, and to feel that kind of like weightlessness that comes from surrendering your baggage, basically, or not like, excuse me, ending some storyline, ending these old things that you've been carrying around, and it's kind of like this newfound release, this newfound freedom for yourself, and just saying like it's almost like you're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you're just staying really neutral, and you're really surrendered to whatever experience you need to have in that moment. I feel like there's going to be a lot of seeing how present you can be and not really falling into distraction. And it's going to be, feel like, I just keep feeling this like light feeling for you, like releasing something. And then with the Six of Wands, the beginning of the second week, this is like, I feel like this is like the start of the new chapter, where it's like you're really allowing yourself to put yourself out there. And this is such a new beginning for you, water signs. Like, with the Tower behind it, it's like anything that you try and drag, like anything that you don't leave or surrender at the end of that first week, anything that you try and drag into the second week, by the end of that second week, it's like cut off. It's not going to work anymore. It's time to move on. Really no going backwards for you, water signs. But it's like, it's really good because I feel like you're allowing yourself to put yourself first. You're allowing yourself to be seen. You're allowing your authenticity to shine through. You're allowing yourself to speak your truth. You're allowing yourself to receive everything your intuition has for you. Like, this is a really good thing. So it's like, I feel like some of you might try and go backwards a little bit and be like, oh, I don't know. Just really trust. Don't move backwards. Let all that stuff go. Because the beginning of the third week, you have the Four of Wands, and like, this is a big celebration. This is being able to really like finally have fun again. And for some of you also, this is like the journey to a new destination or a new place to live. So you might you might actually be moving, or you might be starting that process of moving, or selling a home, buying a home, renting, something like that. But there is going to be some focus on the home. This is also right around, you know, that new moon energy, Chiron going retrograde. Like, the focus is on the home, especially for Cancers. Cancers really, the home is so important to you. And I feel like this beginning of the third week is going to be a time for you to really like either nest further or to really devise a plan moving forward, what your home life is like going to look like. And I'm hearing 6 months. So this is going to be an important time for you to start pulling some triggers, make some decisions around the subject of home. And then the sun coming in at the end of that third week for you. This is also the time when we're going to switch from Cancer season into Leo season. So it's really interesting. You have the sun here. That's a lot of fiery energy. I think you're really ready for it, water signs. Of course, because your water signs will feel the energy of Cancer season very strongly. So if you have found that you're a bit more emotional through the beginning of July, that's okay. This is your time to really cleanse and clear the emotional body, if you will. But expect a big shift coming the end of the third week of July for you water signs with the sun here. It's like welcoming something new, whether it's a new opportunity, a new relationship, a new beginning, if you will. That end of the third week is where you're going to see that energy really open up for you. And by the beginning of the fourth week, so we're like fully in Leo season now, this is the time to like get to it. That energy of Leo is really going to ignite something in you. I feel like there's going to be a call for you to be more creative, to really, also I'm hearing to like bring that focus and that attention to your sacral energy, water signs. I feel like carnelian or polychrome jasper would be really fantastic for you around the beginning of the fourth week, water signs, because it'll really help bring in that really excited, fiery energy for you and help stimulate the sacral chakra if you've been having any issues around creativity or like output, you know. And then we have the 7 of Wands for you here at the end of the month, closing the month off. I feel like some really big things are going to shift into place for you this month, water signs. It's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster, but I'm hearing in like kind of the best way ever. And by the end of the month, you're going to feel really grounded or like really confident within the things that have been going on, the choices that you've made. And this also would be a great time. I mean, it's always a great time to start a consistent meditation practice, but I think that this is also a really, the end of this month, I feel like you're gonna feel really drawn to meditate more, or maybe start that daily meditation practice and really see and feel the results of dedicating that time and space to yourself every day. So, and that's how you're gonna close the month off. And reflecting back, because you start off the month with the 8 of Wands and you're closing off the month with the 7 of Wands. So I feel like you're going to have a little bit of a review at the end of the month of everything that's kind of happened. Because like this just like feels like such a big shift for you, water signs. Like really old things are coming to an end for you this month. And I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to feel really grounded in this sense of self-confidence and self-awareness. And I feel like you're going to feel really like happy with yourself. So let's take a look at your oracle messages, water signs. Let's see what goddess would like to come forward with a message for you this month. Water signs. Aaron, you got peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So yeah, like I said, and if you try and go back to the old ways, the universe is it's gonna say no. It's gonna clear that out of your space ASAP. So what this Goddess card is saying, like, there really is no need to worry. Just really trust the process. Everything's working out beautifully, and just really try and connect to that, your like inner, like your center core of peace this month. Now let's take a look at your moon message this month, water signs. Let's see what the moon has to say. This month for you, take time to breathe out. The disseminating moon. So yeah, like I was saying here, closing the month, just really remembering the importance of taking time for yourself, focusing on the breath, slowing down a bit, engaging in meditative practice, okay? Let's see what your crystal of the month is, water signs. Oh, you got selenite this month. I was saying carnelian or polychrome jasper. I feel like those would be really great for you for the end of the month as we slip into Leo season. But selenite is always, I feel like this is such a appropriate crystal for you this month. I mean, I feel like we should always have selenite, but this is a time for you to really clear the past, and nothing is more cleansing and clearing than selenite. And it can help us dissolve hooks and cords to old things. So I feel like this is such a great card for you. This is such a great crystal for you this month, water signs, to really cleanse this old cycle, or to dissolve any attachments to this past. All right. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Happy July. I can't believe we're here already. If you would ever like to book a one-on-one for yourself, you can do so at my website anytime at tarotbymegan.com. Just hit the book an appointment button. I'm working on my crystal collection is going to be on my website soon. I'm definitely working on that. I'm excited to release that soon. And please, if you like this video, hit subscribe here on YouTube, or follow me on, I invite you to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, like where else? Facebook. I have everything linked in the comments below. And I hope you have a fabulous month, water signs, and I'll see you next month. Love you guys. Bye.